So once you've got gold on all of the guns in the class setup that you're going for, your platinum challenge will unlock. And for most guns, this is a fairly straightforward challenge, but for SMGs, it can be a little bit tougher. And that's because you need to get 25 long shots with that gun. So I'm going to show you the best spots on every map so you can get those long shots as fast as possible. If you didn't know, you need to get a kill from over 30 meters with an SMG for it to class as a long shot. A few people will be going into ground war and invasion, but honestly, I think with SMGs, this is so much easier to do on the 6v6 maps. So first off, I'm going to show you how to set up your classes. So when it comes to the gun, you want to set up the SMGs pretty much very similar to each other. For the muzzle, you just want to go for whatever helps your recoil control the most. So just scroll across and see what attachments you've unlocked that helps you recoil control the most. So for me, it's the Bruen Pendulum. As you can see, compared to the other ones, it just helps with the recoil control the most. For the barrel, you just want the one that's going to help with your recoil control and damage range the most. For the sight, you can use any sight that you're comfortable with. I found this sight to be the best one for me just because the really zoomed in optics on SMGs, you get a hell of a lot of recoil, and this one is quite zoomed in, but it's not too zoomed in that you're going to get all that visual recoil to throw your shots off. And then for the grip, I've done the same thing, just scrolled across and chose the one that helps most with the recoil control. And then for the rear grip, I've just gone for the same. I've just gone for the one that helps with the recoil control. And then I'm guessing you've got your guns max level because you've got them gold. That's why you're going for platinum. So for the tuning, what you want to do is just basically tune them all for max recoil stabilization or gun kick control or recoil steadiness, whatever it is. Just make it so there's as least recoil as possible. For your secondary, it doesn't really matter because you're not going to be using that anyway. I've gone for a stim just so I can stim up. If I'm getting shot, I can go into cover, stim up, and then re-challenge. I've gone for a claymore, so when I'm holding these spots, I'm not going to get killed from behind. For the perks, these are the perks that you want to be running for this class setup, and it is Scavenger, so you can resupply your ammo if need be. Bomb Squad, because there's going to be people trying to nade you off your spots. Focus, so you got reduced flinch when you're firing. And then Overclock, which is for the field upgrade, which I'm going to talk about now. So I'd highly recommend putting a deployable cover on your field upgrade, just because in some of these spots you're going to be in an open area. And having that deployable cover means that you can mount on it and take cover, and it's basically just a free head glitch spot in any place on the map. So there are two maps which I'm not going to cover, which are these two on screen right now. The first one, obviously, just because I never play this map anyway, I absolutely hate this map, and honestly, it's just not good for the long shots at all because there's that many cars in the way. And then the other map, I really enjoy playing this map, but for long shots, it is just not it. So getting straight into it, let's start with the first map, which is Al Bagra Fortress. So if you spawn in at this side of the map, what you want to do is put a deployable cover in this little archway, and then you can shoot up into the window or the doorway, and that will be over 30 meters so you can get your long shots. Quite a lot of people peek through these windows, so you will get quite a few. And then if you're on the other side of the map, literally just go to the window that you've just been shooting at and shoot in the same place. Moving on to the next map, we have Breenberg Hotel. And what you want to do is you want to go to this little ledge and basically just shoot across as people come into the middle of the map. I highly recommend putting a deployable cover down because it gives you a bit more cover. And then if you spawn in on the other side, just put a deployable cover behind the little archways and then shoot across again. And if you're not having any joy in this position, you can also shoot the other way across the map by just going to this little spot here and shooting into the middle. And you can also shoot from the other side if you're on the other side as well. Moving on to the next map, we've got Crown Raceway. Now you can actually shoot through the middle of the map from window to window. However, if they do cross their window, it's not going to be a long shot anymore. So my best advice would be is just go to the lane either side, pop up a deployable cover and then shoot down your lanes. Or if you're on the other side, there's the little planters that you can just mount up on and shoot straight down your lanes, and these will get you really easy long shots. Moving on to the next map, we've got El Asilo. This map isn't great for long shots. What you can do is you can perk up in one of these little buildings and just mount up and shoot down the lanes. But if you're not having any joy with that, I would advise just trying to cut across from the corners of the map and aim in, and you will be able to get long shots from here. Like I said, this is not a great map for long shots, so you may struggle. Just quickly, if this video is helping you out, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and the only way I'm going to get there is with your guys' help. So hit that sub button if this does help you. Hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video, and smash that like button if this video is helping you. It really helps me gauge how many of you guys actually like this video if you're hitting that like button. Moving on to the next map, we've got Embassy. This can be a great one for long shots just because it's quite open. You can shoot straight down the middle here and mount up on this little planter. However, the best spot I've found is to get up on this little ledge and then shoot down this little lane here. You find a lot of people do come down this lane, so you should get quite a few long shots. And then equally, if you're on the other side of the map, you can mount up on these little planters down here and then shoot up. It is a little bit more difficult from this angle though, because they do have a head glitch when they're up on that balcony. And then my secret little spot that I'm going to share with you, if you go to the tennis courts and then go right to the corner, there's a little dip in the corner. You can lay down and no one can even see you. They can't even see your head, but you can shoot out of it. The only downside is you're not going to be able to mount up, so it is a little bit harder to hit your shots, but you can shoot out pretty easily and you'll be able to get quite a few long shots from this position. And then we move on to Farm 18. The best place for this is just go to that house on the left or right side of the map, depending which side you spawn in at. Shoot out the windows across the map where they will spawn. There's 2 windows, so you can shoot either of the spawns. In the window that's fully open, I would just put your deployable cover down just so you've got something to mount on, so it's easier to hit those shots. Moving on to Masado Las Almas. This can be quite a difficult one to get your long shots just because it is literally one big lane and people love to mount up and head glitch, but that's all you're going to be doing to try and get your long shots. Just mount up whichever side you spawn on. If you're on the side with the bus, I would recommend putting the deployable cover down on top of the bus. And then lastly, we move on to Tarak. This by far is my favorite map, and I have got all 25 long shots with guns in one game on this map. They can go on the balcony, as you've just seen, and shoot across, but by far the best position to go is this little house in the corner. Stick down a deployable cover or just mount on the railings, and you can pretty much see all of the map bar one corner. It's so easy to get your long shots in, and for me, this was the best map to get the long shots on the SMGs. I hope this video helped you. I hope it helps you on the grind to platinum for your SMGs. If you guys are struggling with any other camos, let me know down in the comments below, and I will try and help you out and show you how to do those challenges the best way possible. I'll see all you guys in the next one.